While the bowling side is always looking for quick wickets at the start of the innings, it is the opening partnership that lays the foundation towards the batting performance of any team. And if the innings is started by world recognized pairs, the life of the bowlers becomes all the more difficult. In today's episode, we shall look at the top 10 batsmen who have scored the most runs in their career partnerships. Number 10, Herschelle Gibbs and Graeme Smith. This South African pair opened the Test innings 56 times in between 2002 and 2008. Together they have 2,983 runs for the first wicket with 7 century partnerships and 10 half-century partnerships. Their best is 368 runs versus Pakistan in 2003. Number 9, Chetan Chauhan and Sunil Gavaskar. If somebody played any key role to Sunil Gavaskar becoming the first Test player to score more than 10,000 runs, the credit goes to Chetan Chauhan. Together, this duo opened for 59 times for India in between 1973 and 1981, scoring 3,010 runs with 10 century and 10 half-century partnerships. Their highest is 213 runs versus England in 1979. Number 8, Jack Hobbs and Herbert Certiff. This English duo opened for only 38 times in between 1924 and 1930, scoring 3,249 runs at an astounding average of 87.81 runs per innings. They have 15 century and 10 half-century partnerships with their best of 283 runs versus Australia. Number 7, Bill Lawry and Bobby Simpson. Aussie openers Bill Lawry and Bobby Simpson opened for 62 innings in between 1961 and 1968. Together they have scored 3,596 runs between them with 9 century and 18 half-century partnerships. Their highest stand is 382 runs versus West Indies. Number 6, Michael Slater and Mark Taylor. Another Aussie pair, Michael Slater and Mark Taylor opened for 78 innings in between 1993 and 1999, scoring 3,887 runs. They have 10 century partnerships and 16 half-century partnerships with a best of 260 runs versus England in 1993. Number 5, Gautam Gambhir and Virender Sehwag. In between 2004 and 2012, India relied on their openers Gambhir and Sehwag to provide a solid start to the innings. Together they have opened for 87 innings, scoring 4,412 with 11 century and 25 half-century partnerships. Their best is 233 versus Sri Lanka. Number 4, Marwan Atapattu and Sana Jayasuriya. Contrasting playing styles, Marwan Atapattu and Sana Jayasuriya complemented each other very well. In the 118 innings they opened, they have scored 4,469 runs with 9 century and 24 half-century partnerships. Their best partnership was 335 versus Pakistan. Number 3, Alastair Cook and Andrew Strauss. English pair Cook and Strauss have opened for 117 innings in between 2006 and 2012. Together they have 4,711 runs between them with 12 century and 18 half-century partnerships. Their best is 229 versus West Indies. Number 2, Matthew Hayden and Justin Langer. Another contrasting style partners, Hayden and Langer were fearsome at the top of the innings. They have opened for 113 innings together in between 2001 and 2007, scoring 5,655 runs with 14 century and 24 half-century stands. Their best partnership was 255 versus Sri Lanka. Number 1, Gordon Greenidge and Desmond Haynes. One of the main reasons why the West Indies were unbeatable during the 1970s and 1980s was the strong opening pair of Gordon Greenidge and Desmond Haynes at the start of the innings. This duo opened for 148 innings in between 1978 and 1991, scoring 6,482 runs with 16 century stands and 26 half-century partnerships. Their best was 298 versus England. Hope you liked the video. Please subscribe to the channel for more informative videos on cricket.